Human population has grown exponentially through a few hundred years. There may be many reasons why this happened, but the most important reason may be the synthesis of ammonia. Now, many of you will know that synthesis of ammonia by Fritz Haber and Bosch has saved millions of lives of people all over the world. Their achievements are sometimes called making breads with air or alchemy of air. Today, I want to talk about how scientific achievements can change human society. Nitrogen is an important element to grow crops. Although 80% of air is filled with nitrogen gas, it is very hard work to fix nitrogen atoms in soil. You have to break hard chemical bonds, which are usually broken with plant enzyme or lightning, to make them in soil, to put them in soil. That's why most purpose of fertilizer is to supply nitrogen atom as soil. So before synthesis of ammonia, white powders which contain nitrate salts and guano were used as fertilizers in Europe. Most of these materials came from their colonies in South America. However, they were not enough to fertilize Europe's soil in every year. Soon, there are no more guano available. Even USA made some laws to get their white powders which contain nitrate salts, which still exist nowadays. For example, a British scientist, Crookes, have predicted that when there's no solution for farming, people will face huge famine until 1940, which is about predicted year when the natural nitrogen compounds will end. So you can find out that this was a very important problem that scientists was facing in 1900s. The one who solves this problem will get enormous amount of money and wealth and honor. Actually, Fritz Haber won Nobel Prize, and these two scientists have earned astronomical amount of money by constructing some factories that made nitrogen fertilizers. So how did this change human society? The case of China shows this vividly. In 1958, famine started in China, and it lasted until 1970s. Many people starved to death, and their meals were in very bad conditions. In 1922, the President Nixon of USA made agreement with China, which was a big historical event. This made great change. In 2 years, China's productivity has grown twice. Now, Chinese are not only worrying about famine, they're worrying more about obesity. Every scientific achievements have changed our life tremendously, and this is just one of these examples. However, sometimes we forget how important they work in our society. Human civilizations have developed based on uncountable researchers and scientists. We shouldn't forget these history that made our life now. If we remember, we will not only be able to understand the history of science better, but also work with our researchers better. Thank you.